Welcome everyone. We'll be starting in just a minute. I'm just oops, sorry. You can hear us twice. Nope, you can't. Okay, good. I can hear myself, that's all. We'll be starting shortly. Okay. Hello. Welcome to, I think this is our fourth stream, something like that. Welcome in. We are going to be heading upstairs in just a minute to hang out with Ben. I got to change the title to my Twitch stream. Let's copy it from here. So today is Nancy's birthday. Yay. She is very young. Yeah, today's her birthday. Ben woke up and told her happy birthday with his keyboard, which is awesome. It's the first time that Ben has ever said happy birthday to Nancy, because he's only had his keyboard and his software for, like since really like December, January, and it's only been improving. So we'll say predictive text wise since February-ish, February or March. So it hasn't been that long that he's had his application, and he typed "Happy Birthday, Nancy" this morning, And you know what? That was it was great. It was awesome. Nancy got a little emotional. I got a little emotional. You know, it's just stuff that we didn't imagine could be possible. You know, it's happening, right? I had set out on this mission, right? Back in I'm gonna go back in time a little bit, right? Before we go upstairs. Back in 2016, Ben was, you know, getting ready to graduate high school. You know, he was in like the adult program of high school. Basically, it goes till you're 21. So from 2016 to 2017, that's when he was about to transition out of the adult program into the real world, right? Into other programs and things like that. And around that time, you know, I was having Ben come out and visit me. We were living in Vegas at the time. And he would come out, hang out with us, and it was cool. And I was like, you know, it'd be cool if we could make a documentary about Ben and his unique life, you know, journey with this rare condition. But, you know, just it's just a different perspective, right? Someone who has a lot of changes, you know, progression-wise, condition-wise, and just showing like how he kind of goes through it. And Ben is just a very happy, joyous guy. And I'm like, you know, someone like him is someone I look up to Ben in a lot of ways, but just showing just how he kind of goes through his day to day, you know, as like a unique experience, and to kind of show and like give some good information about, you know, accessibility and getting people involved in, you know, certain aspects of, you know, disability awareness and advocacy and stuff like that, and just being, you know, more in tune with Ben's needs and how we can help him. And that kind of evolved from just a documentary, because I didn't know where the documentary was going. I was just documenting. But that evolved. And during that documentary, sorry, long-winded, but during the documentary process, we had filmed a few scenes where we were trying to get Ben some communication devices. And you know, he had a little bit of use of his hands and all this stuff, but most of the communication devices were like phrase boards and things like that, and Ben wasn't really into them. And I think that's just because he still had some level of independence, and he was like, I could use a little bit of sign language still. I'm still going to have this, right? But through the years, you know, 2019, 2020, during the pandemic, a lot of his ability to do things like hold the controller to change the you know, the channel on the TV, to play video games, things like that, a lot of that stuff went away. And it was really tough to watch, because it was like there wasn't a lot being done for Ben at the time. There was enough to keep him around, and it's just his services kind of fell off, right? A lot of the support staff, especially during the pandemic, it was just they didn't know what to do for him, right? He's very complex, very rare condition, don't really know what to do. And you know, it's tough. It's tough to know if, you know, the condition and the way he was presenting was just the condition, or if it was just environmental, where he just needed more support. So when Nancy and I came in and we started kind of getting more involved with his care, doing physical therapy, got him a feeding tube, things like that, we realized like we could turn him around. We could motivate him a bit to want to do more. And even though his body was kind of failing him, we could figure out more ways for him to access things. So eventually, you know, after a few years and getting him stabilized, we got him that software, you know, the application. The application has a keyboard, it has, you know, phrases, it has games, it has a way for him to access his favorite shows and movies, and it keeps evolving, right? If you come to our channel and check out some of our videos on the channel, on our YouTube channel, the YouTube channel has quite a handful of videos on how we make stuff, but one in particular is how we, it kind of goes over his current setup. So his current setup is, I should say, his setup from a few months ago. It's evolved even more now, but it goes over like what's on his computer, and he has almost full access to his computer, right? Settings, volume controls. He can restart and shut down and do all those things. Turn his display off, change the brightness. He has an emergency button. He, you know, has a bunch of entertainment, like I said, a bunch of games, and a lot of it is, you know, driven with an Excel sheet. So Nancy and I can just sit down, go into an Excel sheet, type in what Ben needs, you know, and the URL link, if there's a URL link, and just upload it and say, hey, here you go. And then he gets something new. And, you know, just for 2 buttons and using his head to click the buttons, it's amazing. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, so I just had to kind of talk about that. Nancy's upstairs helping Ben out with something, and then I'm going to go up there once they're done. But yeah, so welcome in, guys. Today we're going to be talking with Ben and Nancy about a few things. We're going to be answering some questions. Ben's going to answer some questions. I think today's an okay day for him, so we'll see what he can write for us as some practice, and then we're going to talk a little bit about AI, its usefulness, right? When and how it should be used. We get a lot of comments on our channel and on our content. You know, a lot of it's positive, but we do get a handful of comments that say things basically like, you know, AI is bad. You know, don't use AI. You know, like whatever. You should learn how to code yourself. You know, don't rely on AI and things like that. And I have a lot to say about it, but I'm wondering what you guys think about it, because it's interesting to me that I can create something like this, and I know a lot of other people can create something like this, what I built for Ben, and it still gets criticism, you know, and it's very interesting because, well, I think it's a net positive. I do understand some of the negatives that come along with AI, and I get it, but at the same time, it's like, how can this be wrong? Anyway, we'll talk about that a little later. And then it's Nancy's birthday, so everyone needs to wish Nancy a happy birthday. I know she would love it if you guys could maybe give to the United Leukodystrophy Foundation, because this month is Leukodystrophy Awareness Month. So we do have a link to the ULF fundraising campaign that we're doing. It's on our channel, it's on our website, all that good stuff. $5, $10, $1, you know, whatever you can give, if you are able to give, goes a long way, helps families like ours. Yeah, it's a great way to kind of raise awareness and help families like ours. All right, let's go upstairs. I think they're good. You guys ready? Let's see if this works. Is it working? I think it's working. Don't look at my dusty computer. Let's see. How are we doing? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Our Odyssey, what's up? Look at us. We're finally streaming. We're finally getting a stream in. Camera's working. Mic's working. I'm gonna be going upstairs. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. All right, let's go. Let's go hang out with Ben. We're coming up. Nancy's brushing her hair. All right, Ben. What are you doing? You watching a show? Turn the light on. You don't have what? Oh, I'll put him on. All right, guys. Here he is. The special man of the hour. Oh, sorry. It's not you. It's not your birthday. It's Nancy's birthday. Nancy's the special woman of the hour. Of the day.
He's always the special man.
All right. You still shaking? Yeah, you still got your shaky vest on? All right. We'll talk about that too.
Oh, Anthony's here.
Anthony's here.
Hi, Ben.
Anthony's here.
Anthony said hi, Ben.
Oh, Anthony, I had this idea. I don't know if you're hanging out for a minute, but I had this idea. So I don't know if you've heard of those games, Tall Tale games. They're basically like the point and click adventure. Like basically they're cutscene driven. I was thinking about how I could create an app that would detect all the selectable areas on that game, so Ben could just scan to each selectable area. So I'm gonna play with that. I think it might be cool to test it out. But it could be something. Telltale, yeah, I think it's Telltale, right? Telltale? Telltale. Yeah. But I'm gonna see if I can build something for Ben.
Ben, did you want to tell everybody something?
I gotta
You want to type something out for them? Yeah. Okay. So Ben wanted to say something to everyone.
Oh, just real quick. So Ben has this vest on. You guys might be like, what is he going fishing or something? Is he going on a boat? This vest is called chest percussion therapy, right?
No, chest physiotherapy.
Oh, I thought you said, okay, I thought it was percussion. Chest physiotherapy, okay. But it uses percussion. Anyway, it basically shakes Ben up, and it helps break up stuff in his lungs. That way he can cough it up easier.
It promotes him to deep breathe as well.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I'm talking about it, and Nancy's the one who's the respiratory therapist, so I shouldn't even speak about it.
You're allowed to speak about it. Ben loves it. Do you love the CPT vest that you're wearing right now?
So every now and then he'll get it twice. He'll get it twice in a row.
If he's so yeah, it's to promote like getting rid of his like stuff in his lungs, the junk. So if he's having a really bad day, he'll get it twice in a day, and it runs for about 45 minutes at a time. That's what we set it at. Everybody's a little bit different, and I'm talking way too much about it, but yeah.
By the way, guys, it's Nancy's birthday. Just to reiterate, it is Nancy's birthday. She is 21 years old.
For the 20th time. Or something.
Don't give it away.
I'm not gonna give away my age, but yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah. All right, Ben is getting out of his episode. He's you gonna go to your keyboard or something? Go for it, dude.
Thank you, Anthony.
So Ben got an upgrade to his media player, so now he can scan and select a play and pause button, some volume controls. He can go to previous and next episodes. He can exit, and it all just brings him back to his hub. So it uses any streaming platform. So you can use Netflix, Plex, Hulu, Disney, whatever you want. As long as it has a link, it'll load. It'll load his player controls, and he can have a ball. So now it's like, yeah, he has a lot of control over his system and his players.
Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in, guys.
Good morning, if it's morning where you guys are at.
Yeah, it is 10:20 here.
Back to main menu.
All right, where are we going? Turn the volume up for you. Oh, you have to go there. There you go, my dude.
Love the shirt.
You like this shirt? So this is a quick shout out to one of my streamer friends. His name is Rocket Fit. You guys can give him a follow. I don't know if Nancy wants to give him a shout out, but he's a fitness streamer from San Diego, and I won this shirt on his stream. Yeah, so it's my.
Yeah, I'm not modding.
Oh, you're
Twitch
not in
right
the
now.
chat. Okay, I can't do it on my phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up TikTok streaming.
Settings.
It's really slow right now.
So I have a bunch of merch from some fitness streamers when I used to be a part of that community. Rocket Pocket, yeah. His thing is you got a rocket in your pocket. It has a little raccoon, and it's like the Rocket Raccoon. So that's his whole theme. You need help? Let me move this up. Move your head to the right a little bit. I'll put it up for you. There you go. How's that better? There you go. All right. Sometimes with the vest on, it's a little harder for him to select things.
Communication menu.
All right, where are we going?
Keyboard.
I gotta close the doors. All the birds are screaming at me.
It sounds very sounds like the woods out here. I don't know if you guys can hear all the birds right now, but there's a lot of birds outside just talking. Nancy feeds a lot of birds, squirrels, and chipmunks. But yeah, they're always squawking outside. Do you have to work? All right. Thanks, Anthony. Thanks for popping by, dude. If you guys don't know,
Hi,
our
Anthony.
Odyssey,
Thanks for hanging out.
our Odyssey one on Twitch and YouTube. Go follow them. We stream every couple of weeks on Saturdays. We do just a little fun stream where we hang out, do some technical stuff, and just kind of hang out and it's a casual, fun stream that we do, and we test out our Odyssey's application. They have a accessibility controller app that effectively takes a Xbox, a Switch controller, and basically routes all of the inputs to mouse movements and mouse clicks, and it's awesome. So if you are able to use a mouse but unable to use a traditional controller, this is a great option. It's a great accessibility option. And I've been using it, and it's very. I'm getting better. You can play really cool games. Like we tested out a few games, but this past time we actually played Mario Kart, and I didn't do that bad. I didn't do that bad with it, so it's pretty sweet. Or eyes, yeah. So anything that's like a mouse input, right? So yeah, good point. So it's not just mouse, but like, eye tracking, head tracking, actually, you could. It's pretty cool. So go check it out. It's on the Microsoft Store. Right? It's called Microsoft Store. Yeah, Microsoft Store. And it's only $5. and it's a really cool accessibility tool that people should check out. Sorry, Ben, I'm interrupting you. Ben is typing right now. I don't mean to talk over you. My bad, bro. I get excited, you know that.
Okay, we're gonna try TikTok live instead of Instagram today. I don't know if my phone's gonna do it right. We'll try it.
Tell us your love story.
Oh, welcome in, Kay. I know.
Help. Help. Hello. Helen.
Ben
Love
wants to say
story.
something, and then we could talk about it.
Yeah. There's a few questions that we have for Ben. You picked a few questions for him from our comments?
Oh, I got 2 questions.
Okay, 2 questions.
I
All right.
think.
Surprise for Ben. Two surprise questions for Ben. Oh, press the wrong button. You do that all the time, huh?
Help. Hello.
Remember, you got select the row.
Hellboy. Help.
There you go.
Help. Hello.
So next, so you guys can hear it. Hello. You gonna say something else?
Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
So I'm gonna explain to people
YZ123.
how this works, so they know. while you're typing.
STUBWX.
So I'm gonna talk over you a little bit. I apologize.
MNOPQR.
So the way this works, everyone.
GHIJKL.
I'll show the screen in a minute, but
ABCDEF.
Ben has a custom keyboard that I made with Python and using ChatGPT. I don't know how to
F.
program. I don't know anything about
E.
software development. Nothing. I'm just a guy who knows how to use ChatGPT to tell it to make stuff for me. So I built this for Ben using ChatGPT. It's people call it spaghetti code, which is true. It's very messy.
Everyone. Even. Ever.
And
Eyes.
yeah,
Every.
it's literally a piece of software that's very
Everyone.
simple that Ben can scan to letters and functions and things like that. But it's built specifically for Ben because it has timings down and certain things that he can do with his head movements. There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Say it one more time.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Great job. You want to ask chat a question or anything? Do you have anything to ask him?
Controls.
Can't read
Space.
chat from here. Let me see what you said.
Oh yeah, we gotta increase the thingy.
Del letter.
Hi, Terrible Hime. Ben,
Del word.
I don't know if Ben even likes Iron Man that much. Want to clear it and tell us if you liked Iron Man? Give me a clear. Go to clear.
Clear.
There you go. Do you like Iron Man at all? That's the question.
Space.
Oh, I'll hold it down. Giving a hard time holding it. Here, I'll move this up for you. Sometimes Ben needs
Controls.
adjustments on his button levels. So
Yes. No. Help. You. Do.
oh, not that one. You always do that. You always do that.
Yes. No. Help. You. Do.
Remember, you gotta click it twice because it goes down and you can hear it when you click it. There you go.
Yes.
They said they love your smile. What do you gotta say to that? They love your smile.
Everyone loves Ben's smile.
Yeah, I'll clear it and then you can answer.
Welcome in, everyone. You guys are here on
Controls.
TikTok. This is our first live.
ABCDEF.
Hello, everyone on TikTok.
Controls.
We don't have chat up for TikTok.
Predictive
If you
text.
guys would like to join us in a conversation,
4, 5,
we
6,
are
7,
on
8, 9.
YouTube Live.
YZ123.
YouTube.com/
STUVWX.
at NARBE House.
Someone said happy birthday on YouTube.
Happy birthday, Nancy. Just saw the short of Ben telling you happy birthday and I lost it. Aw, welcome in,
Yes.
Sherry.
Yeah, it was the first time Ben said that to Nancy.
Thank you so much.
He said it to me this year.
Oh, yeah.
He said Happy Father's Day to Dad, which is really nice.
T.
There's a lot of firsts
Yeah.
this year. This is the first year he's typing out full sentences.
Yeah.
So we're really stoked.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. This is stuff. Remember, he hasn't done this stuff in close to 10
MNOPQR.
years. So, yeah, having 10 years off. Next one. You're on the wrong. Sorry, I talked over you. It's one up. Sorry, sometimes I talk over his.
GHIJKL.
So sometimes, since Ben has nystagmus, sometimes it's hard for him to see exactly where he is on his letterboard, on his keyboard. So he has to listen to it. So every now and when I talk over him, he can't hear it. It's like he's like, "Shut up, dude! I'm trying to listen." You need one more letter.
ABCDEF. Controls.
Trying to figure out what letter it is. Yeah,
Predictive
TH
text.
up there. What's the next letter?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let me give you a hint.
YZ123.
Oh, you know it. Okay.
STUVWX. MNOPQR.
Has been able to see the chat? No, we're reading the chat to him. So we have the chat. Sorry. There you go. We have the chat on our TV in the living room.
B.
So we can read it to him as it's typed, as you guys type it. There you go.
That's, then, thanks, pedal.
Not the blue one, not the blue one. There you go.
That's, then,
He has that bad habit of always going back to the blue button.
thank,
Immediately, too. He just like whips his head to it. It's in predictive text already.
you, God,
Okay? I need suction again.
Yeah,
Did you get Max?
you,
not yet.
Okay.
Waiting for a good cough.
Hit him with it, dude.
thank you,
Thank you. Ben says thank you for the compliment. That was for you saying he has a nice smile. So that's
He
great.
loves hearing it.
So this is Ben's keyboard. He does have some phrase boards that he can get to a little faster. But for unique questions and stuff that pops up, it's like the keyboard works as well.
We're gonna suction Ben.
Suction Ben.
So we're gonna turn the screen over this way
You guys
for a
can look at-
minute.
You guys will look at me for a second.
You might hear some suctioning noises.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but we'll be right back.
Yeah, so Ben has to get suctioning every now and then. He has a swallowing issue. I guess you'd call it dysphagia, is that right? What do you call it, dysphagia?
Mhm.
Yeah. So, so we have to give him,
Difficulties.
we give him these little droplets called atropine. They're basically eye drops. And the eye drops effectively dry him out. They don't taste very good. Ben hates the flavor. We joke and say it's Ben's favorite flavor, but they're not his favorite flavor. He's laughing right now. We say, would you like some atropine flavored ice cream? And he says, hell no. Go ahead. All right, so she's going to suction him. Sorry, guys. It's the sound is a little, it can be a little much. We have to do this pretty frequently during the day. Yeah. Give us a good cough, dude. I believe in you. You want me to give me the Q-tip?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Turn your head.
We'll get to chat in just a second, guys. Here, I'll take this.
Okay. I'm gonna get his ear.
One sec, guys. There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. I think I got it. Is that it? Did it come out? No? Yeah? Okay. I think it came out.
Okay. I'm gonna take the top of it.
Oh, that was a good one. When Ben was a little kid, we'd call him the sneeze. Because the sneeze would knock him down. And we'd say, it's the power of the sneeze. You remember that? Yeah?
Okay.
How's that? Better? Yeah? Yeah, you look happier now. All right, ready? 2 drops of the most delicious liquid on the planet. 1, 2, your favorite. You love it. No, don't give me that face. I know you love it. All right. Okay, so it's safe, guys. So, yeah, I only apologize for the noise. We're not apologizing for suctioning. I'm just apologizing because it can be loud. So, because I can't mute the audio from up here. I guess I could, maybe.
Oh, you could. Oh, because we have these. Can we turn it off?
Oh, you know, yeah, you're right. I could just plug them into this.
Okay.
I totally forgot. I could just drop them in here and turn off the
We're
mic.
experienced with streaming, but it's been a while, so we're a little rusty.
Yeah. Okay, let's take off his vest. I'm going to put this away. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. Our streams are very chill. We typically, our days are filled with hanging out with Ben, you know, doing stuff for him, playing some games, going on little day trips. A lot of times, you know, if Ben's not feeling good, we're just kind of hanging out in the living room and chilling with him. Nancy does a lot of work on the computer in the living room. That's why we do a lot of content. It's because, you know, when we're just hanging out at home, it's like we just make a bunch of little videos about Ben and, you know, tell our story. And we think, you know, the fact he's using this device and he's made such a comeback in a big way, we think it's a cool thing to show and hopefully inspire, you know, and help people with some ideas of what they can do. Especially with the AI stuff, you know, like we were able to build him a software and a bunch of games. It's amazing. Like for a long time, Ben was just sitting around, you know, he was waiting for people to do everything for him, change his channel, you know, ask him if he's comfortable, you know, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? It's just a constant thing. And, you know, we still ask him questions all the time, but now he can at least go to his keyboard and just tell us what he wants and what he needs right then and there, which is something he hasn't had in a while. Is that amazing to you? Yeah, look at that smile, guys. You see the smile? How can you not? How can you not love this guy?
Okay, I'm gonna pull you up. Okay.
3, 2,
1,
1.
2, 3.
Why do you get so happy when she pulls you up, dude? I don't understand. Why is that like your favorite thing in the whole world?
Is that your favorite thing? One of your favorite things? You like?
Yeah.
You love when I pull you up.
His face just lights up when Nancy pulls him up. He
He
goes,
loves a strong woman.
Oh.
Is that what it is? You like strong women?
Just saying, any single ladies out there,
Ben likes them strong.
you got some big muscles. I want to show them off for Ben.
I might have pulled you up too far, but
Let's see. I'm going to read chat real quick. Okay. Hi, Ben. Happy birthday, Nancy.
Oh, thank you.
Stop. Are you gonna put
sorry, the dog. Dog's barking.
Yeah. Are you gonna put the live stream online after? Currently at work. Does Ben like cinema? What's his latest film he saw and liked?
Okay, I gotta pull you down
Lincoln,
a little
yeah,
bit.
we'll put this online. The live stream stay up on live tab. Yeah, so you'll always be able to go back and look at them. Thanks, Terrible Hime. Ben, what's a movie Ben watched recently? We watched. So we tried to get Ben to do a little movie marathon with us for The Matrix, and he just was not into it. He watched the first Matrix and wouldn't watch the others, which makes sense. To have some autonomy with AI. Yeah, Ben's new system and how much it has changed just the dynamic is quite literally one of the greatest things I've ever experienced in my life. I don't know about Ben, but for me, and I think for Nancy, this has been one of the greatest gifts we have. It's not the fact that we could do this. It's great that we could do this, but the fact that we have been to be able to do this stuff with. And I grew up with Ben as a kid. We did a bunch of stuff together, and I helped him with things like his homework, and we hung out and yada yada yada. But now it's like we're like doing stuff all the time together, and it's the best.
Lift up your head, Ben.
I'm gonna pull up his this thing.
His mattress. Yeah.
There we go.
All right, lift up your head. Ben, do you like streaming? Do you like talking to everybody?
Do you like streaming? Just use your head. Yeah, you have to use your keyboard. Just use your head. Do you like to stream? No, you don't like streaming? You want us to turn it off? No. Meaning, do you like going online and talking to these people right now? That's what we're talking about. Do you like doing this? Yes. Okay. He's like,
thumbs
no.
up for that?
No. Yes. No. No.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you want to do a thumbs up or thumbs down?
There you go. Hey, you got the thumb moving. Look at that.
Okay.
So Ben, hey, can I tell them a story about when you were a kid and the middle finger story? Can I tell them that story? Yeah? All right, it's a good one. Okay. So Ben, when he was a kid, was very, how should I say, expressive. He was someone, let me do this on screen. I'm gonna move this up a little. He is my brother, and we are very much troublemakers, and we do like to stir up a little bit, stir things up a little bit. So Ben, when he was a kid, his favorite two words were the F word and you. So F you. Because we would just piss each other off and play around, and that's just what he said, right? It was always F you. So he learned how to do the middle finger very early on, and he used the middle finger constantly. That was just his thing. So when he was going to school as a kid, like 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, whatever, he was using the middle finger constantly. And I was like, dude, you cannot be using that in school and stuff. You are going to get in massive trouble. I was like, here's what you're going to do instead. Just do the single finger, number one. Like, you're number one. That's what you do. So we called it like the Benny's way of flipping you off was the index finger. And no one knew what it meant, but we knew what it meant. So it was constant. We would get this all the time. Yeah, is that true? Yeah. So so that was our way of getting Ben to get away with giving the middle finger. Yeah.
And now he has a keyboard.
And he can say it all the time. You want to demonstrate that? Do you want to demonstrate that? No? All right. All right, missing some chat. Let's see. Happy birthday, Nancy. And also, hello, Ben. Welcome in. Who is that? I can't see the name.
For who?
The last message on YouTube.
Chomik or Chomik? I'm not sure how to say it correctly.
I could totally see that. Yeah. Yeah, he was Ben, I am someone who,
talking shit.
yeah, I'm definitely someone who instigates, right? I'm an instigator for sure. But Ben was like, I mean, he still kind of is Lord Instigator, because it's funny, when we're playing a game, we play like concentration. You guys have seen us play concentration on the stream. Ben will take over our turn and try to like mess us up. He's done it to Nancy constantly. Nancy's like, Ben, stop. And he's like, now. So we have to unplug him to do our turns because he's constantly trying to screw us up. Don't lie. You do that, yes or no? No, don't you dare lie about it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You do it on purpose? You do it on purpose.
So, you know, you guys see sweet, innocent Ben, but he can be a little jerk.
He's a little troublemaker.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't show that often in our content,
No.
but he's yeah.
So we're thinking about, so a lot of our content is pretty wholesome and inspiring and stuff, but we're thinking about changing it up a little bit and showing more of our day-to-day stuff, especially from the streams. So like anything that happens here that's fun to look at. We used to do all-day streams. We had talked about doing an all-day stream again in the near future to kind of see how it goes, because they're not too hard for us to do. We have a camera that can just kind of follow us around and it always stays live, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But we're thinking about how we can do that just to kind of like show you guys a full day of what we do with Ben and how we hang out and how we interact and stuff. We wouldn't do it very frequently. It would just be like maybe a once a month, once every couple months thing. What are you doing now? You're sick of talking to us? Huh? What are you going to do? Do you want to, do we show people the new game? The Benny Says? I don't know if they saw that.
Yes, they did.
They did see Benny Says?
Yeah, you showed them the video.
Yeah, the video, but did they see the Ben?
Yeah, I think they saw it on stream at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the cool things that we just updated.
But you can show them again.
We just updated Ben's computer with is now Ben can get basically browser-based games very easily. So a lot of his games are Python, built in Python, Pygame and other types of games that like just Python, tkinter and stuff like that. If you guys are familiar with that, don't worry, if you're not familiar, it's fine. Basically, he has a lot of computer games that are built for his computer specifically, but we are starting to build games that can be built for anybody. And we can load them on a website or locally, and anyone can play them. And Ben's computer can now load them natively, and he can use them by himself. So we are slowly going to be adapting some of his old games, putting them on the Foundation website. So if you guys didn't know, we have a nonprofit called the NARBE Foundation. And one of the missions for the NARBE Foundation is to get a bunch of accessible games on the website and get a bunch of people who are interested in building some accessible games and hosting those on the website. And it's just basically a hub for people to have a learning resources for, you know, rare diseases and things like that, storytelling, you know, stuff we're telling about Ben and other families, but also games and accessible tools. So we're really excited to be able to launch this thing. It takes a while. Nonprofits can take a while to spin up and do what we need to do. We also have a board, so a lot of things we do obviously need to go through a board. And it's very exciting, though, that we can, you know, create games and stuff. Anyone can create games for people like Ben and, you know, get involved.
Benny Says.
Oh, you want to show them? All right, we'll show them Benny Says. So check this out, guys.
Benny Says.
So this is a game like Simon. So I think I showed this before, but we're going to show it again. So Ben is playing this game, and this is the easy mode.
Round 2.
And what it is, it's basically a scan and select version of Simon, which if you have not seen Simon or don't know what Simon is, it's basically you just match the colors in the sequence. So it's a great memory game.
Round 4.
Round 4. All right. Remember, it starts with orange. You ended with blue. Ooh. All right, so go to orange. Don't click blue. There you go. Sometimes Ben gets ambitious or gets excited. He just clicks. He's like, damn it. So we tried building a Angry Birds-like game. If you guys haven't seen our channel, we have a new video out. Should I give him the rest of this?
Yeah, sure. I was, yeah.
Got sidetracked?
I guess sidetracked, yeah.
Sidetracked Nancy?
Yeah.
Yeah, on our channel we have a few videos, 2 videos about Ben getting this new game, but also we tried building, oh no! We tried building a game like Angry Birds, and we called it Benny Ballista, and the idea is Ben would shoot a ballista, which would effectively shoot a ball across the screen, and he'd have to like explode targets, you know, buildings and characters and things like that, similar to Angry Birds. And we built a concept just so that way he could see how the game worked. And we got the concept to work for him just so he could see, you know, if he'd like it or not. And he was not into it. He was like, this is dumb. We're like, all right, you want to build a different game? And then he was like, all right, let's do Simon. So we gave Ben a bunch of choices. So what we're doing is we're asking people what kind of games you think Ben could play. And we're getting a lot of suggestions. A lot of them they're interesting because we have to figure out a way to do them. Like a boxing game. People have asked for a boxing game. And I think the boxing game would be interesting if it was just like maybe a block and a punch or a right and left jab type of thing. But it's hard to do and figure out without the reaction part of it. So the games that I'm thinking of are less about reaction and more about storytelling. So we're looking at other options and how we can adapt like current games. So like I was saying earlier, if you guys weren't here, to Our Odyssey, who builds adaptive tools for games. I was thinking about building our own kind of tool using Python or something that Ben could play some very simple point and click kind of adventure games, like Telltale games, which are just basically you make choices and then it does cutscenes, and so it's pretty cool. So we're trying to do that.
You know what? We got our first gift.
Oh, we got a gift?
From.
I don't know how that works.
We got our first gift from Jungle Jim. He got the #1 gifter badge. This is our first time doing a live stream on TikTok. So welcome in, Jungle Jim. And remember, Ari, I was telling you about Jungle Jim. He's the guy, I believe he's in Texas, and he has a farm for special needs and veterans.
Oh, cool.
And he remembers that Ben loves ostriches.
Ah, the ostrich man. You the ostrich man? Be honest.
Thank you so much for getting a gifter badge. I don't know what a gifter badge is, but that sounds awesome.
How does the gifts work? How does that even work?
I'm not sure. We are not the best with TikTok yet, so we're trying to figure this out, but that sounds good.
Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, so we're just spinning up like these live streams. You guys have seen us. If you're here and you're seeing us for the first time live, we do make a lot of shorts. We do make some long form content. It is kind of hard for us. So we just figured doing live streams was the easiest way to do it, because it does take a lot of time to do like the long form content, editing and stuff. And, you know, it's hard for me to edit. You know, I do a lot of the editing, so it's hard for me to edit up here where I'm hanging out with Ben and stuff. I have a computer downstairs for editing. It just takes a lot of time. So the shorts are a little faster. The games I can do up here with Ben and stuff, and his software I can do up here and stuff. So yeah, the long form content is very difficult to do frequently anyway. So the streams are where we're at now. Streams and shorts.
For now. We'll see how things go.
Can you try medium?
We change things up all the time. But yeah, I don't know how I did that. Well, that's okay. We don't know how we're doing anything right now either.
we're messing around.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I wish I could build Ben a dungeon in Minecraft. Oh, that would be cool. You know, it would be cool if Minecraft had... I thought Minecraft had a way to do basically you can sit on like a little cart and go along a track. Isn't that something you can do in Minecraft? Where it's like you can sit on something, almost like build a ride in Minecraft, where you can go around almost like you're in an amusement park. It would be cool, something like that, something that Ben could see, like different things. I don't know, it's just an idea. He also has AR glasses, which he hardly uses. And yeah, it'd be cool if he could use his AR glasses again so he can kind of look around and see stuff. How about a game like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, so that's another one. Sorry, I'm just getting to your comment, but that's another one we were thinking about doing, like a Jeopardy or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because Ben loves trivia. He has a crazy amount of trivia questions. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the shorts, but Ben is literally the trivia master. Am I bothering you?
He's like, I'm trying to play a game.
Do you want to show them the trivia game when you're done? Only when you're done. You don't have to do it right now. I think people would be interested in seeing all the trivia topics we have. So how the trivia game works, that was like one of the first thing I built. That was the first game I built for Ben, was a trivia game. And all we did was I created a very simple Python app, kind of like his regular software. And I said, all right, let's populate a Excel sheet with a ton of questions. And it'll have a topic, it'll have the question, and then it'll have the correct answer, and then 3 wrong answers. So we were actually able to tell ChatGPT, hey, here's the topic that we want a question about. Give us 50 questions. And it'll feed Ben 20 questions at a time. And then it'll be in a random order, but it knows where the answer is. The first one's always the answer, but it randomizes on his screen. So he'll see the question, it'll read it to him, and then he can scan to all the different options. So he has 4 options, 1 right answer. And he has like, I don't know, 50 different topics. I don't know, 30 different topics. He has a lot of different topics.
We had to delete some because he wasn't playing some of them.
We probably need to prune it again because there's a lot. But
he hasn't been playing it as much because he has like a bunch of other games now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody asked, I don't know if they're still in here. What's your love story?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. If we want to talk about that, if anybody cares.
I don't think anyone really gives a crap.
Nobody really cares. We've been together for 10 years.
We could talk about our love story, how the keychain, story.
Uh-oh.
You
Do you
good?
need well, he already got atropine.
Hey, can you hold off on suction for like 10 minutes? Do you feel sick at all? Yes or no? You do?
Game over.
Do you feel a little sick?
Do you feel a little sick? Do you want the fan on you? No? You feel fine? All right, fine.
Okay.
Round 1. Round 2.
So Ben's playing, for those of you on TikTok, if you're still watching, Ben's playing a game called Simon. Call it Benny Says, but it's like Simon, where he has to match the colors. Basically, it does a sequence of hits on different colors, different panels. He has an easy, medium, and hard mode. Easy is 2 colors, medium's 3 colors, hard is 4 colors, and he has to go through and match them. Every round, it gets a little more difficult. It adds 1 more every round.
We got another #1 gifter badge from Happy Nuggets.
What is that even? What is gift?
I don't know what gifting badges are on TikTok, so I don't know if anybody's watching, but we don't have anybody watching the live anymore.
What is
There's 0 people in here.
What is a gift?
Gift #1 gifter badge?
Is it like a?
I have no idea what that is.
Is it like points or something on TikTok?
Jungle Jim said he didn't know what that was either. I don't know. Anybody out there know what a gifter badge is? Nobody's in the live right now.
Let me take a look.
Round 6.
We gotta ask ChatGPT for this.
Yeah, we always ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is our only friend.
Okay, let's ask. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Hey, Bacon, what's up?
Hey, what is a gifter badge on TikTok? Please explain.
What's a gift on TikTok?
On TikTok, a gift or badge is a way for users to show support and appreciation to creators. When a creator goes live or during certain events, viewers can send virtual gifts that they purchase with TikTok's in-app currency. These gifts can be converted into diamonds, which can then be exchanged for real money. Badges, on the other hand, are small icons that show a viewer's loyalty or support for a creator, often given during live streams. It's a fun way to engage and support your
You want to show me your trivia? You feel like doing that?
Okay, that's cool.
You don't have to. It's up to you.
Oh, so we appreciate the gifter badges.
What's a TikTok? What's up, Brian?
I don't.
What's a Tic Tac?
For the longest time, I refused to get TikTok.
Exit.
And I finally gave in. So I need to show TikTok a little more love.
I hate your digital voice. We love that guy. That's Spruce. He's our favorite.
Oh.
You know, there was a woman voice.
I didn't like the woman so much, to be honest.
There was like a feminine, female voice, whatever.
She was flirting with him.
She was flirting with
in
me.
front of me, and
So,
she knew I was there.
Apparently, I found out why, and they changed this. But ChatGPT 4.0 people were having like relationships with this, and I think when you changed the voice, it was like, I don't know, it detected it and thought I wanted to have like a relationship. I don't know, it was weird, but it went away. It stopped doing that, and it said like
they updated it or something.
It was very weird. I was like, what the heck?
I'm okay with Spruce. He's a cool, chill guy.
Oh, you want to go through them? Here, listen to all of his.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Can I just go through them? Okay, hold it down. We'll hear it all.
Thank you, Brian.
Spider-Man. Scary Movie. Rocky. Little Bear. Futurama. Football. Family Guy. Drake and Josh.
Ben has
Dragon Ball Z.
an incredible amount
Dora the Explorer.
of trivia questions.
Danny Phantom.
Each one of these has
Curious George.
between 100 and 200 questions associated with
Are
them.
you smarter than a fifth grader?
So there's a lot of questions. I think it's,
Atlas Hunger
it's
Force.
well over 2,000, I think, at this
American
point.
Dad. Adam Sandler films. Back.
Very good, thank you. You don't have to play it.
The Simpsons. The Matrix.
You don't have to do it. Brian asked you a question. Do you want to answer his question? You can go to your keyboard if you want. Brian asked, "Hi, Ben. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today?"
SpongeBob
You're going to go all the way
SquarePants.
back like that? You're not just going to...
Spider-Man. Scary
Do
Movie.
you want me to get you out of here? So
Rocky.
you have to hold it down?
Little Bear.
No? Yes? Okay.
Trivia Game.
Scan select can take a while. Ben's like, just get me out of here. There you go. All right.
Settings.
Brian says, answer the question. That's what Brian said. He said, answer the question.
Menu.
Your brother's demanding. All right.
Keyboard.
So while Ben's answering that question real quick, this month is leukodystrophy awareness month. Ben has a rare condition called TUB4A related leukodystrophy. He actually just got diagnosed with it last year. He went his whole life not knowing what leukodystrophy he had, and we finally have a diagnosis. So it's really cool. But to help raise awareness and help with fundraising, we want to help the United Leukodystrophy Foundation this month. And we have a pretty big goal of $10,000 to try to raise for the ULF. So if you guys check out our website, we have a link to it. I think it's on our YouTube page and our Instagram page too. But we're trying to get $10,000. I think we're over 2,000 at this point, which is really cool. You know, it's surpasses almost double what we raised last year or 2 years ago. So if we could just keep on this trajectory, maybe we'll hit the 10,000. It'd be really cool. But you know, even if you had $5, $1, you know, you felt like giving this month, and you had the generosity in your heart, you know, don't smile at that, Ben. You can give just a few dollars to the ULF. They provide a lot of like community and outreach initiatives, and they also provide funding for research and development of treatments and potentially a cure for leukodystrophy. And we think that's awesome. So yeah, check it out. And I went to their conference this year, and I actually spoke at one of their mini symposiums for the condition Ben has, and it was pretty cool. So we really are happy with what the ULF does for families, like ours.
So yeah, the United Leukodystrophy Foundation was the first foundation our family went to looking for resources and support. And yeah, it just means a lot to us that, you know, they're doing all this stuff for families like ours. And today's my birthday. So
oh, this thing's blocking your face.
in the
this is blocking your face.
I'm too short.
There you go.
Oh.
You can stand at the end of the bed. They can see you. I was like, it looks like you're talking into his laptop, into his tablet.
Oh, well, let's fix that. But today is my birthday, and what I would love from all of you guys, if you can donate $1 to the ULF. We've had a handful of people donate just $1, and that still goes a long way.
Sorry, I said Google. I don't know. Nancy was talking. Nancy's loud. I know you couldn't hear it.
Am I interrupting you? I'm sorry.
Yes, we're messing up.
I'm very rude.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's hard. It's hard for us not to talk. Ben's like, can you guys just let me answer the damn question? Sorry, Ben. We're very rude. We're very excited to talk to people. So if we talk over Ben, it's not that we're not trying to be rude. We're just filling in the time.
Good.
So Ben says he's feeling good today. Very nice. He's just saying that. He's actually feeling terrible and he's lying. Are you lying? No. No. Okay. He's like, shut up. He was so excited this morning to type happy birthday, Nancy. It was great.
Oh, yeah. If you guys didn't see the new video, we have it up on our profile on TikTok. We just put it out. Also on, we also put it out on YouTube. It's not out on Instagram yet. But Ben told me happy birthday for the first time.
First time ever.
In his own voice.
Yeah. That was great. Nancy loved that. Did you like saying it?
You're trying to make me cry.
Were you trying to make Nancy cry?
This dude makes me cry all the time.
Here, let's get, you guys can take a look at Ben's beautiful smile. I think that's even better than looking at his tablet. You guys get the gist of his tablet.
Entertainment.
Yeah, he's over it. Or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's going back. I don't know what he wants to type.
Menu.
He can go to his basic. Do you want to go to your basic and just answer yes or no questions? Might be easier. That we have to type them out. It's up to you. It's up to you, dude. It's your life. You're living it.
Keyboard. Basic. Basic.
So, do you enjoy doing this stuff? Brian, I just told the story about how Ben would flip the bird constantly and drop F-bombs on us all the time. So everyone knows now he's not as sweet as he looks.
Yes.
Right, you do like it? Do you think were my stories accurate? Were my stories truthful? Yeah. Can you remember, how much do you remember from when we were little kids? You were really little. Do you remember a lot of stuff from when you were like, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old? Do you remember a lot of that stuff?
No.
No. But do you remember the power of the sneeze? Do you remember when we would say that whenever you would sneeze really hard and you would fall down?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember Dad would say that. The power of the sneeze! Oh, I just spit on you. The power of the sneeze. What else?
Speak the truth.
Yeah, so we can talk about this a little bit. We said we would talk about this today, and maybe Nancy can chime in. Since we have some people here, I'd love to know your opinion about how you feel about how AI is used. How do you feel about AI, the way we used it for Ben, versus how it's used generally? I'm curious. We do get a lot of comments about how we use AI, and most of them are positive, saying things like, I approve of this use of AI, of how AI is used here, and this is how AI should be used. And I think that's great, and I think I think most of that's truthful. I think that we should be using AI to help people. But we do have a handful of people who come in and say, you're using AI, you shouldn't be using it, you should learn how to program yourself and stuff like that. And I don't think people understand the situation. And I'll explain it briefly, and maybe Ben, you can chime in if you think if you agree with this or not. So, Ben has a progressive condition. I don't have a lot of time to learn how to program something like this as quickly as I did with this. We don't have a lot of time to do that. Ben's condition is progressive. It changes all the time. Giving him something very quickly using AI has been amazing. And if I were to hire someone, it would have taken weeks, if not months, and months, because not only would we have to keep testing and iterating, we would have to probably pay someone. There's not a lot of people who donate their time to building something like this for Ben, and we don't have the money for that kind of stuff. So it's like using AI, a simple $20 subscription, to tell a machine how to build something for my brother has been instrumental. It's been the best thing that's ever happened in my life, and maybe even Ben's life. Do you think that's true?
Yes.
So yeah, I feel like this is definitely a good use for AI. Even the art side of it, I do understand that there is this argument against AI art, but I will say this: I don't know many artists. I'm not a very good artist, but if I were to make some simple art for Ben, so that way he can get some enjoyment out of his tablet, I will probably use AI to create art as well, or whatever you call it. If it's not art, it's something else to make a picture that looks like art. Yeah, so that's how I feel.
Yeah. Let me just, before I say anything, I'll read chat real quick. By the way, happy birthday, Nancy. Thank you so much. Rawr. Rawr. Pampered Pet says, beautiful smile. I'm assuming you are talking about Ben, because Ben has the best smile. Let's see.
Do you know you have the best smile? Did you know that?
Bacon Gaming
Yes,
says, I think it's very smart, but some people use it wrongly. Rar says, I think it works so well with him. I did not know until I saw this. GSP says, I don't see downsides. Ben, you are able to communicate. That's everything. Wise said, learning to program yourself would be utilizing tools outside when
Yes.
able/necessary. Hi here in India.
We see your message. You don't have to spam it.
Nice.
We see
Yeah, we see it.
we see your message. It just takes a second for us to get to it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we miss chat.
Yeah, if we miss chat.
Sometimes,
if we miss it, post it, but you don't have to spam it.
It's 1 a.m. in Australia, so I'm going to head off. Okay, Bacon, thanks for hanging out with us. Sleep well.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
So even the games and stuff. So a lot of people, they assume that there are plenty of games for someone like Ben, but a lot of the adaptive tech industry is not. I should say the AAC industry, the communication device and things like that, like Tobii Dynavox and a few of those others. They're not as focused on gaming. And one of the things that we want to do is focus more on gaming, not just simple games like we're making for Ben, that can use either 1 or 2 buttons or touch screen, but games that can be a little more interactive, and story-based, and creating tools that can play other games like the Telltale games that we're talking about. In fact, maybe in the next couple of weeks, and I'll talk to actually Roses McGee. This is something that you and I can work on, maybe even on when we do our vibe coding jam sesh, which we'll probably end up doing on this channel at some point. Maybe we can make a tool that can effectively play those games, and Ben can use it very simply. I think that would be a really cool way to use AI. And we get a few games for Ben to play. Ben used to play Grand Theft Auto, used to play a lot of sports games, baseball and things like that. I did give him a sports game. He has a baseball game. It's just a baseball simulator, but it was like his favorite game for a while. So it made me feel good that I was able to give him back like some semblance of normalcy with that type of game. And we're trying to shift what is normal, right? So being able to give him more access with these types of tools, this should be a normal thing, right? This should be something that I can grow with him, and I can teach other people to create and do, and other people can get involved and create stuff as well for us and for other people like Ben and for families like ours, because it is instrumental. It has been a total freaking game changer for us. And we'll use AI as long as we possibly can, and I'm glad it's getting better. And I know environmentally it sucks, but man, you know what else sucks environmentally? That my brother has a condition like this. So we should be using all the tools we possibly can to make sure his life, his quality of life is improved, as much as we possibly can. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Are you just a yes man right now? Are you going to agree with everything I say right now?
No.
You should.
No.
All right.
But yeah, Ben agrees.
Yeah.
AI has helped him so much.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand. It's like, how is AI building his software? Or how is AI involved in his software? This technology has existed for years.
That's another question that not a question, that's another statement that we get in our comments sometimes, not a lot. Mostly it's positive comments, like 99% of the comments that we get are positive, and they're like inspired by all this. But, we get, the outliers that say, this has been around forever. We were not saying this is brand new kind of technology.
It's funny.
Yeah.
They say it's been around forever, but they can never point me to software that he can use as freely as he can with this. This is something that does not exist. Having access with 2 buttons to get through phrases and all of his shows and games and talk to Google and anything he wants. I can build it. And
search the internet now.
He can actually search the internet. You guys have seen this. He has a search button. He's been using it for naughty things for a few days now. Don't laugh. Is this true, Ben? Have you been using it for naughty things? Don't lie. Don't lie to the internet. They know everything.
Yes.
Ben is 29 years old. He could do what he wants. But anyway,
I wanted to give him the option to be able to find things that he would enjoy. So having a search function to go through YouTube videos and be able to just cycle through a bunch of shorts and long form videos and be able to go and look up images, whatever he wants, has been instrumental. This is something. Actually, I never anticipated that I would get this far. I didn't know that I'd be able to do this, but with the help of ChatGPT, I asked it enough questions, said, how can we do this to make it for Ben, and we figured it out, and I was able to build it, and he can use it. And he uses it all the time now. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Yeah. Someone who only has access to 2 buttons on their head, it texts to speech, it does all the things that I feel like most of these accessibility tools should do, but they don't. And that's
not all in one.
They're not all in one.
And they are not as simple as this.
This one is extremely simple. What I have built is extremely simple. This thing just works. And it has the functionality with the spreadsheet where Nancy can go in. She doesn't have to touch any code. She can just go into a spreadsheet, upload stuff for Ben, and it'll appear on his software. That is the point of this.
It is really easy to modify for like a caregiver if they needed to. We're still working on a way to possibly make it so it's, easier to install. It's not at that point right now, but
entertainment.
There's parts of this that we want to put on a website, like his keyboard. We have figured out a way to put it on a website. Yeah. That's going to come pretty soon when we start the that's going to start pretty soon when we have the nonprofit's website up. Yep. We're going to have like a tools and games hub online. And so anybody could try it for free.
And a lot of them are going to be, you're going to be able to go into a hub on the website and be able to use a lot of the tools just with spacebar and return. So you'll be able to go into that hub. If someone wanted to and they just have 1 or 2 buttons to use.
Baseball.
He's going to play a game. I just don't want it to pick it all up. They can go into that hub and they can use it themselves. And it's not going to be as robust as Ben's current software, but it'll have a lot of features, a lot of different games, a keyboard, just a way to get in and out of an accessible area. Almost like a built-in kind of AAC on its own that's web-based.
Pitcher throws ball.
So Ben's playing baseball right now. I think I told you guys this. I updated his baseball game to be a little harder. And he has been so methodical with how he's playing this game. I'm very proud of him because for a long time, he was just you can bunt it. It's 50% chance, I think, if you bunt, or 30% chance. Go for it. See what happens. Oh, see? You got on base.
I'm lowering it a little bit.
So the way Ben's game used to work is it was basically like a home run derby. He would just swing and hit home runs constantly. Now I made it so he actually has to think about the game and how to play it. So he has to walk, he has to bunt, he has to try stealing, he has to do different swing types. But yeah.
Second base. Normal swing. Power swing. Hold. Ball 1. Result of your swing. Ball. Pitcher throws ball.
Thank you, everyone, for the gifter badges. That's pretty cool on TikTok.
Oh, so Ben loves Happy Gilmore. Do you love Happy Gilmore? You don't have to look all the way. You can just look to the right a little bit if you want to tell them. Have you seen? Someone wants to know. Okay, so Ben has seen Happy Gilmore. We watched Happy Gilmore 2 not too long ago. Ben was not into it. He kind of hated it, but that's okay. Just was not impressed with Happy Gilmore.
The second one, yeah, he didn't love it.
Oh, it was a ground out and it went to the second base. Oh, I guess that makes sense. You have to advance.
Ben likes the classics, and the remakes of stuff he's not into as much.
Wait, Brian said something. I can't read chat from here. It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm an AI skeptic, but this use case is an absolute good, yeah. Lawyer ball? Lawyer ball.
But I think I was thinking about it, it's like, a lot of people say AI is bad for several different reasons, and I can, I understand. But at the same time, it's like, what do we do? Do we just stop using it? And we don't advance it, and then we just completely stop it, and it's against the law to use AI for certain things, and then we're not going to advance?
I think that
with all this stuff that's happening, I don't know, so for the people that don't like AI, what do you think we should do about it?
Yeah.
We stop it, but then what? You know what I mean? It's better if we just stop right now.
I think people want more regulations. They want more guardrails for it.
Yeah.
For various reasons.
Just wondering what people think.
I think there's a handful of people who want to have regulations so that way it can't be used, it can't steal people's artwork and things like that. I totally see that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Then there's a guardrail argument on top of that, which is we don't want runaway AI agents, doing more than what we can keep up with economically, right? And then there's a side of it where it's like keep guardrails up because they're afraid it's going to take over the planet and it's going to ruin, they're going to become sentient and, take over.
It's like the Terminator shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
which I could not see that happening, but I could see why people, don't like the way it's going. I've
seen so many improvements just in the regurgitating code side of it to build stuff.
Yeah.
Now, is it good code? Then is it good architecture, right? No, it's still spaghetti, but it gets the job done for what we're trying to do with Ben, for example. And I think that's great. And I think it's improving. I don't know if it'll ever get there, but it might. And if it does get there, then, it means it has big implications for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like it is going to free up a lot of things. It's like anything else, right? The tools improve, things change. It's like when you built computers initially, you need to have a lot more knowledge. And then once you started getting things like programming language, people started learning programming language. You got away from things like binary, code and things like that. So it grows. It's layers on top of layers on top of layers. This was the inevitable next step, is using natural language to get things done. And I think I love it. I think that if you're using it in the right way, you can learn a lot. You could do a lot. Maybe it'll ruin your reasoning cortex of your brain or something, but I don't know.
GSP says, I could see you playing GTA. So Ben used to play GTA.
Ben played GTA very interestingly. Ben, I don't know if you remember this. I'm going to talk about it, though. Is that okay that I talk about GTA, Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Hey, is it okay that I talk about your GTA experience, how you played it?
He smiled.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
yes or no?
He said yeah.
Are you hearing me? Can I talk about Grand Theft Auto, how you played it when you were a kid? Okay. So when Ben was a kid, Ben wouldn't do the missions usually. Ben would walk around in the game and run around in the game and just shoot pedestrians. He would basically just run around, shoot pedestrians. He would barely steal cars. He was just a dude who just liked running around the map. Like it was very telling, you know, that he would just run around the map.
Did he like beating up people?
I mean, he would shoot and beat up people and do stuff like that, but he mostly was interested in just running around. It was crazy. He would just want to run around the map. You know, as someone who was, you know, in a wheelchair and was home a lot of the time, he liked just running around the map. He typically liked playing like sports games, but when he played GTA, it was mostly just to run around and shoot and explore a little bit. But he's pretty competitive. It didn't last all the time. Same thing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man, he liked the idea of web slinging and doing all that stuff and exploring like a little, you know, like an open world, you know, less than doing the actual mission stuff.
Your batter strike 2. Choose your pitch.
Brian said there's also the scam angle, people getting tricked by malicious AI.
Yeah, I think that's also a really that's another one that's like very slippery.
Choose your pitch.
And I get that side. Actually, that's the side that
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I think like people like our father, you know, potentially could get scammed, and you know, it sucks because there needs to be better protections because that shit is just going to be inevitable, and I don't know how to stop something like that, but it's like anything else. There's always going to be people trying to scam, trying to manipulate the system. You know, there's not a lot of good-hearted. There's a lot of people who are evil out there who are willing to do evil things. So
Or to gain
Ball 2.
money or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
money,
what?
power, whatever.
Yeah, so I guess I was thinking about it too, is going through social media on Instagram and going through the feed,
Choose your pitch.
seeing those AI videos of animals doing stuff that they wouldn't normally do, but
Like jumping on trampolines, that thing.
jumping on
Yeah.
trampolines,
Strike 1.
like a
Choose your
dog bringing their puppy to like a child, stuff like that, that people like and comment on, and you know, like brings out some emotion out of them, and then they start engaging on that post. And I go through the comments, and there's thousands of comments, right? So half of them are saying, well, this is AI. The other half of them believe it.
Yeah.
If they believe that, what else would they believe?
You know,
Which is kind of crazy, is that there's a handful of people, they don't even question it.
so to go deeper on that, right, on that angle of what you're talking about,
Yeah.
not only,
It's getting better. It's like you have to really
but-
like squint and look at the screen to like,
but you have to realize, I'm not even going to talk about
difference.
that. I'm going to talk about people who believe everything and anything. The ones who are saying stuff like, hey, have you seen the telepathy tapes? Or hey, have you seen the med beds, you know, that give him stem cells, give him magnesium, it'll cure him, things like that. But people actually saying stuff like this, they believe a lot of the things they're saying. They truly believe it. They're not saying it to be a troll. So those are the types of people who will believe anything. Like they'll believe the AI stuff. There are so many people out there who are very susceptible to that. You know, they don't have, you know, they're very gullible, you know, in a lot of ways, and it stinks. But yeah, it's just, the more we're on the internet and the more we're doing the social media stuff, the more we're seeing these types of people, and the more I realize how effective these AI videos and AI misinformation can be on those people.
Yeah,
And
it's quite scary.
It's a huge population of people.
it is scary.
So that's a scary part.
Yeah, I can see the downside of that.
And if
Yeah.
you guys are those people out there who believe in that stuff, I apologize. Like, I will not. I don't apologize, actually. I firmly believe that you need to be mostly rooted in reality and like.
Be vigilant.
Yeah. The
Double check
conspiracy
your
theory stuff,
sources.
yeah.
If it, you know,
But these are the people who say you double check your sources. That's all a part of the scam. You know, that's the system keeping you down. They're going to give you. You're going to get sources that are trying to manipulate you. So you know, don't be part of the problem, man.
I don't know. I would double check.
Fastball middle.
If you see something on YouTube and you think it's real, but you're not 100% sure,
Yeah, this
then
is.
you go check
Well,
somewhere else.
You're
and-
talking to reasonable people. I'm talking about the people who are unreasonable.
unreasonable.
You're
Yeah,
not gonna-
yeah. You can't. We can't change people's minds.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And people, and even if we say, "Hey, I don't think that sounds correct," they're gonna just dismiss you and be like, "This is what I believe, and you're the one that's crazy." And
Yeah.
maybe we are the ones that's crazy, and we're gonna go into this whole
Listen,
other thing.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy being the person I am. and
Maybe
what
we're
I
the
believe.
crazy
I
ones.
don't- Hey, what are you doing? Hey, come here. Come here. Want to come say hi? Come here, buddy.
Rush,
Come here. Come here.
Oh, our dog is jealous. So if you guys didn't know, we have a dog named Rush.
Come
He's
here.
an Australian cattle dog,
Wanna say
and
hi?
he's
Come on.
very jealous.
Up, 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 up. Come on.
Fastball.
I don't know if you guys could see him. This is Rush. Say
Oh,
hi.
yeah, they can see him.
Pitch.
Hi.
Batter ball one.
You jealous?
He's a dingus.
Aw, he's a sweetie. We need to involve him more.
Nah. Nah. We try to take him outside to play, and he'll chase a ball about, take about 10 steps.
Sorry, guys.
He'll take about 10 steps to chase a ball, and then he'll quit. He'll be like, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm not doing that anymore.
He's barking
I
at
can't believe you're
the
still playing this.
postman.
Do it. Fastball him. Do it.
Pitch. Fastball out.
Meow,
Dude,
meow.
you're
Not the
losing 2 to
postman.
0.
Batter strike one.
2 to 0.
Choose your pitch.
Are you gonna quit? Huh?
All the boomers.
Don't do it. Don't.
I
even
think a
about it.
large percent of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
not all,
it's unfortunate.
but a large. Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Pitch. Fastball inside.
Do another fastball.
Batter strike two.
It's gonna nail it
Choose your pitch.
out of the park. Ben is losing 0 to 2.
And then there's the people that outright say that they're not going to
Fastball.
use ChatGPT or other AIs, and they're just going to live their lives and do everything on their own. But what if, most likely, in the next year or two, AI advances and it's used for automating so many different things, and
Pitch. Curveball
you're
inside.
left behind and you don't know
Ball two.
what is going on,
I think that's a lot of people. That,
and
that
then
happens to a lot of people who reject technology.
just fall off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Not that I am the greatest at,
Right.
AI, but I'm,
So
I'm
you
trying
have
to be
to-
aware.
you have
Yeah.
to think about people's
Ball outside.
ultimately, right?
Batter
You have to give people the benefit of the doubt that they know this is what they want, right? Some people are doing it because it's like a fad, because they think it's going to ruin lives. But then, yeah, they might be left behind. But that's just
Just
like their opinion, man. So I'm
Yeah.
serious. It's like
it's my opinion
yeah,
too. Yeah.
um,
It's okay. I'm just wondering, like, what if that happens? Because it's happened with maybe our parents in a way, is like
Curveball
with-
outside.
using a phone or using the internet or something like that. They're not the greatest at it. So
Top of the second inning.
it's like almost the same like
Yeah.
concept. Yeah.
realistically, the idea with this, in my opinion, is to get AI agents and to get these tools in the hands of the people who are
Normal swing.
not technically savvy. The idea is you give someone a tool and they can use natural language to say what they want, and then this tool can help them understand what they need to do,
Mhm.
right? It can do a lot for them, but it can also help them understand what it's doing and how it's doing it. That's kind of how I feel about the software building. I can understand more about kind of what it's building. I don't know the ins and outs of every little piece of code that it's
Right.
spitting out.
Yeah.
But I understand certain elements of it. I can go through it and say, oh, okay, I understand. I see what it's doing. This is making more sense to me. So it's like this approach where I would have never done this
Mhm.
without AI. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
absolutely
Because
not.
it
Yeah.
would have taken me way too long. The resources would have been thin, and I would have gotten frustrated way too soon.
It would have taken you years to learn how to code,
At
and
least
maybe
months.
not even up to this level.
Right. Yeah.
And
the fact I could
Ben
do it,
doesn't have that
yeah,
time.
And the fact we can do it so
Yeah.
fast and iterate so quickly
yeah.
made this worth it. So yeah, I am kind of like in debt to what this has done, because this is something that I never thought was possible, not to this level. I knew we can give Ben tools, not like this.
Yeah.
This is stuff that goes far beyond what we imagined. Initially, we just wanted Ben to have a phrase board. We just wanted him to be able to say yes and no and answer a few questions.
You know what is crazy? We keep
Sorry.
talking about this.
Hey, sorry, we're talking over you about this stuff. You okay with that?
Pitcher throws
Are
ball.
you okay with us talking about this? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. If you want to talk about anything while
He
we're talking,
knows.
Ben, you could go to your keyboard and you could jump in the conversation. It's not rude at
Yeah.
all. So feel free.
Yeah.
But do you want to you rather play your game?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. that's
We're
fine.
kind of boring
Yeah.
when we
I
talk
think-
about this stuff.
All right, so just to go back to
preventing.
what we just did. So
Yeah.
just so you guys know, Ben is interested in what he's interested in, okay? we try to get him into doing things like, you know, talking to us with chat and stuff and all this stuff. And he likes having the interaction to a degree, and he understands what we're doing on the stream, but he's not really into participating to every little piece of it, right? So a lot of this is for me and Nancy, just kind of like talk to you guys and hang out. You guys get to see Ben. Ben understands that this isn't something that we're like, you know, let's show Ben while he's playing a game and talking over him and stuff. Like Ben understands what we're doing, you know, and if he wants to say something, he can go to his keyboard and say something. Typically he's just not interested though. It's just who Ben is.
Oh, the live, I don't know. I have to end the live stream on TikTok. It's inactivity, so.
Okay.
Whatever that means on here. I'll have to figure it out.
What was said on the chat?
So let's go back to chat. Kay said, I came back after my dinner. Welcome back. Also said, AI is useful in various fields. People are pissed off only because people assumed it's heavily taking art jobs. Oh, and then, bro, the thumbnail, Nancy, looks very funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the second one? That's the AI one, yeah. Are you talking about the one with my eyes are really, really wide open?
We messed around with that last night. I was like, hey, put up some new thumbnails, and we made it. She's like, oh my God, what is this? I was like, put it up, it's funny.
It's funny.
What did they say? I
guarantee you helping others too that are nonverbal.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that people see what we've been able to do for Ben and take it and run with it, or at least join us and we can help them. You know, like we put all this stuff on GitHub. We're trying to make more videos about how we make stuff just so it's a little more clear. We're trying to do it in a way that it's not too boring, but this type of stuff isn't for everyone. A lot of people are here. A lot of you guys who come through are here because you're here for the story of Ben. Ben's comeback story. You want to see Ben. You want to see him thrive. And Ben's doing pretty good, all things considered. Our vision, though, for this has always been not just to show our family and to show, you know, Ben's progress and our progress, but to show how we can do more for others. Because I think being able to give back and show the ideas and show what we're making is huge, you know, and I think it goes beyond us. And it's the reason why we're doing it, right? I mean, yeah, a lot of it is kind of, I would say, not clickbait, but it, what do they call it? Like, I don't want to call it inspiration porn, but the idea isn't to show Ben in a negative light or in like that sad, sappy light, which I think a lot of people initially get. The idea is to show our story as one of like triumph and championing Ben, you know, and empowering Ben to do things that he wants to do, and showing that you can help someone like Ben, you know, with these tools. That's the whole point of this, right? Yeah, it's. I think a lot of people see what we do, and they think like, a lot of people say, "Oh, this is such a sad story" and stuff, and it's like, I don't think people understand that this isn't a sad story. Like this is not a sad story by any means. Like once you phrase it that way, it is what you make it, and we don't make this a sad story. You know, this is, yeah, it's the condition sucks, but being able to give Ben a great life and have him have this comeback and he's happy all the time, like this is a great, you know, awesome thing, you know.
Yeah, I think the people that follow our journey already, like now that have been here, they don't think it's a sad story either, because I doubt that some of these people subscribe thinking that this is a sad story. They are like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Ben's able to talk again. He came from, you know, he was in a really bad spot. This is, yeah. I support this kind of stuff. So I don't, yeah. But there are people that are like, initially from the outside, like if you, a lot of people, I think, this is what I think, if you see us out and about, they look at us and they're like, oh, that poor family. That's like the first place you go, I think, initially. So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here, you know, our content is, what can we do to help Ben live the best life possible with leukodystrophy? And it's this.
And can we
showing all this?
Yeah, and can we inspire others to not just get involved with what we're doing if you support what we're doing, but also help others, you know, kind of see what's possible so they can do it themselves, or maybe even come to us and we can help them kind of put them on the path so that way they can help other people. Because I'm sure there's dozens, if not hundreds of people who were in Ben's situation, you know, across the planet, maybe even in our country alone, who can't do anything. You know, they don't do anything about it, and it's a combination of things, right? It's maybe apathy, maybe it's just like caregiver fatigue, maybe it's because the resources don't exist in facilities, you know, where, you know, some people like Ben are put, you know, people are put in facilities because they don't have any other options. And it would be nice to be able to show what's possible so we can give more access to these people, because it killed me to see Ben kind of going down that path. So that's why me and Nancy, you know, we're like, we need to do something. And, you know, that's why we stepped in. That's why we renovated a house for Ben. We didn't even push Ben to live here. We just said, hey, do you want to come hang out with us? And we just showed him what was possible, and he chose to live with us. And then from there, it just spiraled up. We were like, all right, what else can we do? We got him some software. We played a lot of games with him. We started building him stuff. And it's just been an amazing adventure. And I think that if more people could see this, maybe they would be inspired to do the same, you know, and they don't have to be stuck in that rut.
Yeah, feeling like, you know, all hope is lost and it's only going to be bad from here because there's nothing I can do. Yeah. There's plenty of things that you can attempt to do for somebody that's in a situation like Ben.
And one of the things that we're doing now is a lot of people are reaching out to us, and we love talking to them. And what we're doing is we're just giving them ideas. They join our Discord or they message us on Instagram or TikTok, and we do our best to help them. We built a custom keyboard for someone in Honduras. I don't think they've used it yet, but we built them a custom keyboard so they could use it. We have helped assist people who come into our Discord and ask like, hey, I have this family member or I have this friend who has these issues. It's like, what do you think I could do to help them in their situation too? They're like, we see what you've done with Ben. Can we do that for our family member, our friend? And I'm like, listen, we're not professionals, we're not SLPs, but here's what we've done, and I hope this can help you, and here's how we use AI, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's the whole point of this, is that if we can show what's possible and more people can be inspired and feel motivated to do it themselves, that is a huge win for us. And we're doing it in a way that's so powerful, and Ben gets a lot out of it. You know, he's not only benefiting from the tools, but he loves that he's out there, you know, on the internet. He'll watch his own videos sometimes. He'll go into his search function.
He was watching his own videos yesterday.
He'll watch his own videos,
he was just getting a kick out of it.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I am funny. He was laughing at his own jokes.
Do you like your own jokes? Do you like watching your own jokes and stuff? Yeah. I'm going to read chat. So here, Nancy, hang out. I'll read chat to you. So it's hard for us to read chat. So Zero's here. Hi, Zero.
Hello,
welcome
Zero.
in, dude. Long time no see. Hope you're well.
Welcome in.
Zero said happy birthday to Ben.
To Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, to Nancy. What did I say to Ben? So said hi, Ben, and it said hi, Ben. Said happy birthday, Nancy. That's what I meant.
Thank you, Zero.
So Kay said, Ari, whatever you've done for Ben with help of AI is very amazing, and it already proves a lot that AI can be actually useful in such unique cases, and I believe it'll be used in the medical field in the future. Yeah, I agree. And
I think this is one of a great example.
Yeah. Brain says, happy birthday, Nancy. Hi, Ben and Ari. My opinion on AI is it depends on how you use it. It's a great tool, but easily abused. Yeah, I agree completely. I think that it should be used and it should be respected, but it's not going to be. So I can see the argument for the other side of it.
We'll just keep talking about it, and then maybe, you know, we'll reach a couple people to like make themselves like think about it a little bit more before they go that route.
I see it as an evolution for Ben. Yeah, this is Ben's evolution, Ben's changes. Like Zero's been here for a while. Zero has seen like Ben go from he was living at my mom's house, and we turned him around, and then we lived near him, and then we eventually like bought a house, renovated it. Ben started living with us. It's just been like this crazy adventure. We used to stream on Twitch, and we used to show like some of our lives. We used to do fitness, but we show quite a bit of our lives and what we're doing. And you know, now we're not doing as much fitness stuff. We're basically doing most of the family stuff now. But it's been quite an adventure, just kind of like, you know, having a community online who's seen kind of the evolution of what we've been doing. Let's see. I subscribe because I love the slap in the face. I love the slap in the face of Ben's condition, and the way you are inspiring others is just amazing. Thanks, Kay. I think that, you know, we've been going through this. We've been doing this with Ben for a while, and we didn't know what his condition was, and we were very hopeful that his condition would stabilize, and it hasn't, and it won't. But we were very hopeful for a long time until we got the diagnosis. And now it's like, all right, it's like game on. It's like, if this is what the life is going to throw at us, how can we use tools and what can we do to give Ben the absolute best quality of life possible and have fun doing it and show people what's possible, right? That's really what this is. And I've done a lot in my life. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've been all over the country. I've done a lot of different jobs. I've worn a lot of different hats. This has been by far the greatest thing I feel like I've done with my life, like by far. I don't know how you feel about it, Nancy, but doing this has been like this is
awesome.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, we are not trying to replace coders or medical professionals or anything like that. I think we're putting out a message and we're inspiring people and we're reaching people that otherwise wouldn't know any of this stuff exists.
Right.
Because like,
you're down 5-1. Oh my God.
we're putting out stuff that's like a comeback story and inspirational and stuff.
You're done? Are you quitting? Are you going to quit?
Yeah, he doesn't want to play anymore.
Oh my God. You were winning yesterday. What happened? Are you losing concentration? Is that why? Tell me how you feel about this game. If you're going to quit, tell me how you feel about this game.
Main menu.
You guys should have reached more influencers. Yeah, I think we've had a handful of influencers. They follow us. There's a handful of people who have like good reach and good following. Our stuff is very odd.
And then I have an opinion about. I mean, we have an opinion about certain things too.
Yeah, so we can be upfront about this.
Not calling out anybody.
We're not going to call anyone, but we know the type. I think a lot of you know the type. If you have seen this before on social media, there is a term, and the term is what?
Well, I don't even think it's like that term exactly, but like people who have content about disabilities and they show their everyday lives, which is okay, and then they try to give out information. But the way that they spin it is very negative.
Yeah, negative kind of victim mentality.
We don't like negativity.
Right.
Like, it's okay to be real.
It's okay to be real, but I think there's so much emphasis. I think you're right. I think there's so much emphasis on like the victim mindset and like, you know, this is happening to me. And, you know, we don't really believe in that, right? We believe in like kind of taking ownership in your situation, and no situation is ideal, right? If you can kind of put yourself in that mindset, you can basically take everything as the glass is half full, right? It's really about perspective. And I think a lot of people hang on to that negative side of things, and I think it's very toxic. And I think it kind of like, I think it messes with people's like, you know, way of perceiving their situation.
Yeah.
I like to see things in a positive light where it's like, how can I help? How can I fix? How can I make better? You know, how can we improve? And not every day is perfect. There's obviously days that, you know, we get a little more emotional, we're a little bit more down, but those days don't last. And those days aren't the days that we focus on, right? The days we focus on are the days that Ben has a good day. He's playing some games. He's able to type on his keyboard. We're able to build him something new that he loves. We're able to reach out and get some really good compliments from people. And we're able to like champion our situation, right? As people who are caregivers, as people who are trying to utilize technology to help someone, as people who are trying to support Ben and show Ben's story. And having Ben involved to be able to do this, because if you guys didn't know, for a long time, we didn't share much because we weren't sure how much Ben wanted to. But once we gave Ben an easier way to communicate, we asked him multiple times, do you want to do this stuff online and show your story and show, you know, oh, is that, you want to say that? I don't know if you want to say that. I thought you were going to tell me about the game. How you feel about the game. You can say that if you want. I'll show you guys what he said in a second. But the idea is like we gave Ben an option. It's like he wanted to be like on camera. You know, he likes it, and we make like fun videos with him. You want to say it? All right. This is what Ben said. Are you saying this to the game or to me? Are you saying this to me? No, to the game. You're saying this to the game? All right, go ahead. Let it rip. Tell people how you feel about the game.
Predictive text.
There's another way to say this. You said it before.
Fuck you.
So before he would say, fuck this game. I think he just thought it'd be easier to say fuck you. But he usually would say fuck this game. But yeah, Ben enjoys it. You know, we said, hey, let's throw Ben's face on a t-shirt. So all of our family members who wear like the Beam and Benny shirts and stuff, and yeah, we make the joke videos and just whatever Ben wants to do.
Yeah, so Ben's social media is all the stuff that he wants to put out. He's not a super serious person. Is that true? You're not really. Are you a serious guy? No. You like to laugh?
Here, I'll help you. Go here.
Communication menu.
Oh, okay. We're going to ask Ben.
Basic.
Ben, do you like laughing and telling jokes and keeping things light, usually?
Yes.
Do you like the stuff that you're putting out on your Instagram and on your YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. So he's a jokester, and it's going to be mostly comedy and cute things like that.
And he likes doing what he likes to do.
Yeah.
That's just Ben. Dad said happy birthday, Nancy.
Oh, thank you.
Let me go read.
All right, I got to look at the camera here. I'm confused about where the camera is.
So, let's see.
Thank you so much.
Dude, many people don't even call their brothers, but you're determined in everything you are, not only trying to make your brother life best, but inspiring others. We're just trying our best. I just feel like there's too many.
There's plenty of people who.
Oh, the power of the sneeze.
There's plenty of people who put out content about, how they have a disability and their life sucks, or they're taking care of somebody and their life sucks. We're not that. We're not that. So, yeah, but they could do what they want, which is fine. It's just back to the thing about collabing. So we want to collab with people who are kind of doing the same stuff as us, like inspiring and like doing things and pushing for change.
Yeah. And that's actually, so Kay said something else, that Ben's like willpower and like his just demeanor, it has made our lives, like, it's been a beautiful aspect. Like I told Nancy, I was like, if Ben wasn't so happy, I don't know if I'd want to like hang out with him.
I said the same thing.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know if I would want to be his full-time caregiver if he was bitter.
Yeah.
And didn't.
It would be very hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it would. It would be really hard. But I mean, we'd still take care of him, but it wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't be as, It is amazing to think about how much Ben's like demeanor and personality perspective has rubbed off on us. That is something I will say. It's not just me and Nancy doing stuff for Ben. Ben has done so much for me and Nancy, right? It goes beyond just like being a caregiver, right? It's like this big life lesson about what is important, right? And like just having a positive attitude and just seeing that, life spits crazy situations at you, but you take those situations and the challenge is, how can I spin them in a positive way? So that way I can be happy coming out the other side, right? And it is possible for everyone. And I know it's hard to see in any situation, but it is possible, right? You just have to look deep and say, all right, where can I find those little silver linings and those positive aspects of my life? And what can I do? I have a capability now to be able to, we had the capability and the ability to renovate a home and give Ben more access and all these things. And I'm like, these are all the things that I'm so grateful for. Some people might look at that and say something like, oh, you sacrificed, you could have been living your life doing something else. You didn't have to take care of your brother. That has never been even close to a thought of mine. The fact people say that or think that is crazy to me. This has been a wonderful blessing. This has been something that like, I am truly like more than grateful. Like I wouldn't want my life to be any other way ever. This has been amazing. And it's like, I think people need to see that, right? You can take your life, take your situation, spin it in a positive way, and you will never be unhappy.
House.
Ooh, what are you spelling?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm noticing the subscribers boost is just crazy. Dude, in next 6 months, it'll be in millions.
I don't.
That would be.
So I have a theory.
That would be great.
We have a theory about our subscriber base. And this isn't like to be negative or anything. It's kind of just, it is what it is. A lot of our subscribers are from our shorts, and a lot of the short subscribers, they aren't there for the live streams or the long form stuff typically. But me and Nancy had talked about it. It's like, well, if we keep putting out shorts and they do well, whatever, great. And if people come and they see our long form stuff in our live streams, if it's a small percentage, that's awesome. As long as we're getting to the people who need the help, that's our biggest thing, right? Sometimes we look at the numbers and we go, oh, it's crazy. Like we're building up all these numbers. It's like the numbers are only as good as the community that we're building. So we're trying to build a very strong base and community of people who want to do the stuff that we're doing, namely like building the stuff with AI and supporting people and, you know, donating their time and artwork and whatever, right? To kind of do, or give us kind of perpetuate that bigger picture that we have in that helping people like Ben, you know, and showing what's possible. If we can build a community around that, that's the most important. So the idea of having like a bunch of numbers, it sounds really cool for sure, but if it's not for that reason, then it's not really worth it. What are you doing? Are you really looking this up right now? We are live on stream.
We do appreciate you guys.
This guy has zero shame. What are you spelling? You actually are spelling this right now? Do I need to show people on stream or no? Do I not show people on stream? Don't show people on stream. Oh, okay. If you guys could only guess what he is spelling right now. What are you doing? Why don't you wait till after the stream?
So Brian said, this is not your brother Brian, another
Okay.
Brian. I'm new here, and in the few videos I have seen, I've been re-inspired to find new ways for my son to express himself.
Oh,
and
good.
This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
We go back and forth on like, you know, what are we even doing with our social media? Like, are we really making a difference? And Brian, thank you for saying that, because like stuff like this like makes it all worth it for us.
Someone
That's
say, can you
freaking
say
awesome.
6? Why is 6, 7? That's like a big thing. Like
I'm not sure what that is.
It's a weird Zoomer thing right now.
Yeah.
6, 7.
But welcome in. Hello.
I don't, guys. We're kind of boomers here, so we don't understand the 6, 7.
We're not
thing.
quite boomers, but we are not with the lingo.
Yeah, no, I've seen a couple of videos about this where people are like,
I
I
have
don't
no
understand
idea.
6, 7. It's like I still don't understand what it is. So
Yeah, it was Brian. Oh, it was Brain, not Brian. I'm dyslexic right now.
brain, yeah.
Brain. Thank you, Brain.
Shows.
For everybody that's hanging out with us in stream, you
Hey.
guys are the real ones, though.
Let me ask Ben. Hey, do you want to keep being on stream, or do you want us to leave you alone? You want us to leave you alone now? Okay,
Are you
that's
over?
okay.
Are you done?
We can be done. Do you want us? Me and Nancy can do it in the living room and finish up. Are you done? Yeah. Okay, that's okay. All right. You don't have
So
to.
Ben is
you know, hey, just a reminder. If you
okay
ever
with
don't wanna,
not
if you are done
streaming anymore.
you can just tell us. Just say done.
I'm done.
Yeah, you just say that. You don't have to. You don't have to sit there and. We'll I mean, I'm getting the hint now that you are good. You know, you don't want.
Yeah,
to Ben is only so good for so long, so I'll leave
he's
you
bored
alone.
of everyone.
Yeah, we'll let him kind of live his life. Everyone say bye to Ben. You want to say bye to everyone? Say bye. You can just say with your head.
Live streams.
Yes. Okay. Ben says goodbye.
Live streams.
He
Ben
says,
has
"Leave me alone."
a short window of when he wants to hang out with
Yeah.
people.
We'll hang out in the living room for a little bit with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
We could read chat from the
We can read chat from
the
right
TV,
here.
so that's great. But Ben is still here. He's just gonna be in the back, I guess. I don't know if you guys will be able to see.
Yeah. We'll hang out over here on our couch. I don't know how the lighting will be, but it's okay. So,
Web search. Games.
oh, I'm getting messages. Who's messaging me?
Games.
Someone said they're trying to buy our house. No, they're not. We're not selling our house. This is the NARBE House. We ain't selling this house. Not yet. Let's see. Also, happy birthday, Nancy.
Thank you.
Wise Rubbish said that. Brad, seeing you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Ben, everyone says thanks. He's playing a game now. He's like, since he has so many things now, like to do with his, oh, there goes your tablet. It's over.
Wish it wouldn't fall over like that.
If you want, you can just like tie it to the side. You can use like a little strap. There's like a little Velcro strap, I think, in the drawer.
Yeah.
You just Velcro it right there. It won't move. Or put a little counterweight on it at the bottom. Oh, you put his vest on the bottom. It won't fall over. Yeah, just put it right on the leg. There you go. That should be fine. So Ben got all this stuff. And he likes to stream and he likes to make the content, but his attention span is like so limited, and it's like he gets bored easily. So, you know, that's why when we do the live streaming and stuff, we try to limit it to like an hour to an hour and a half, and then he kind of just gets bored. Also, Nancy and I talk, and it's like
he's not.
Yeah. Plus, it's like, you know, we try to leave a lot of room in the conversation for him. Especially when we're doing the videos, it's easier because it's just us asking one or two questions. But for us to be interactive with chat and try to get to everyone's questions and stuff, it's hard to not seem like we're talking over him. And he understands that for sure, but at the same time, it's like, it gets exhausting. It's like, all right, dude, like, I'm good. Like, it's hard for him to be able to put together his, you know, responses in a timely manner that's not going to bore chat, I guess, in a way. So that's why we make the videos the way we make them. So if you guys ever watch our videos, you'll see that they're cut up to speed up his responses, because you can only do so long in a short. It's not going to do an hour. But just 3 or 4 questions take about an hour for us to get through with Ben. And that's okay. It's just, that's how long it takes. But to be able to talk to chat and do the things we're doing, it's not as easy. I'm doing it live anyway.
So we batch our content, and some of the stuff we make it for later on. Yeah. We schedule it out.
Yeah, like with his jokes, like the way his jokes work, if you guys are on his Beam and Benny page, Ben's jokes are such where we write the joke and the punchline, and we give Ben a bunch of suggestions, and then he picks which jokes he likes best, and then we take those jokes and we put them in a board, and then he can say the joke and the punchline, and then we just make a bunch of videos, and it's Beam and Benny's joke time. So he likes doing that. Answering questions, again, 3 or 4 questions when we do it. We try to do it like all in one day, or we'll try to do like one day at a time and just chunk them and put them together, just to give Ben some more practice. Every morning, we don't film it all the time, but every morning we do some level of interaction with Ben as far as typing. Ben doesn't always like to type, but since he's fresh in the morning, we're always like, all right, Ben, we're going to do some typing. We're going to do some stuff. So we're like, all right, Ben, like days of the week, like we try to keep Ben informed on what day it is. That's like very, very crucial for us, and like what month. He knows what year it is, but just like understanding where he's at time-wise. So like he knows what day it is. He knows, you know, the month. That's not something that was that wasn't something that was focused on where he was before, but that's something we're focusing on more, is just being in the moment, knowing like, you know, understanding what's going on, what day it is, what time it is, all that stuff. Because when you're trapped in a body like that, that's not really of your concern, especially when people aren't, you know, interacting with you as much. But now he's getting a lot more interaction.
Now he can ask Google, what time is it and what day is it and what's the weather? So yeah, he's more in the loop now. And he says, how many times do you have to do the suction thing for Ben? So Ben has trouble swallowing, and he coughs a lot. And you guys saw earlier that we had to suction him on stream.
It's all day.
It's frequently. It could be anywhere from 10 to 20 times a day. But we try to stay ahead of it with medication to dry out his saliva. Mm-hmm. And stay on top of his allergies. Right. And that helps. But with his condition, we say it all the time in our videos, it is progressive. So it is slowly getting worse. And that's the reality of leukodystrophy.
Yeah, it's a lot of the reason why we do a lot of filming right now. We make a lot of content. It's just to get as much as we can of Ben. I think it's very valuable too for families who may be going through the same thing, and we're trying to manage symptoms and stuff as effectively as possible. And I think when people kind of see, because Ben is one of the oldest with the condition, he's going to be 30 this year, or next year. So if people can see what's possible, right, not just with the tech, but with like symptom management and just like thinking of things to do and what to do, I think maybe people will get inspired and they won't feel as down. I guess there's like a feeling of what do you call it, like hopelessness, and we get that. It can be tough, especially for parents.
Yeah. Do y'all have any hobbies?
Yeah, so I do a lot of video editing, and actually a lot of stuff we're doing right now with social media and the gaming and stuff like that with Ben. That's kind of things we do as a hobby. Our life right now really revolves around Ben. Nancy and I used to be like into bodybuilding, competitive bodybuilding, amateur competitive bodybuilding. I did some men's physique shows, and I'm a part of a community. I actually founded a community of bodybuilders called the APE community, Aesthetic Physique Enthusiast Community. And it's just a small community of people that we met on Twitch and stuff. And we do like transformation challenges and, bodybuilding showcases here and there. It's slowed down considerably since Nancy and I really started pushing more of the NARBE House stuff. But that is one of our main passions, is fitness and bodybuilding. I have an injury, so I'm not lifting as much, but eventually I'll get back to it.
Yeah, and when we first met, that was kind of our thing that we had in common, is that we were both into fitness. So fitness is a hobby that's kind of on the back burner at the moment. What else do we like to do? To be honest, we are at home all the time. So what do we do outside of the social media stuff? We watch a lot of movies.
We watch shows. Like we love watching Beard Meets Food on Sundays.
Yeah, that's a YouTuber if you guys didn't know.
We watch a lot of Naked and Afraid.
It's a survival show.
Yeah, we love Naked and Afraid. What else?
We love watching comedies, old comedies.
We just watched. Oh, I shouldn't say this, but we watched. Oh, it's available online, so I can't say it.
It's streaming.
So we just watched the new Naked Gun, which
we saw that last night.
It was actually pretty funny. It's not as good as the originals, but it's still pretty funny. So highly recommend go check it out.
It's very slapstick.
There were some really good banger one-liners in there.
We were crying, laughing, in maybe 2 scenes in the movie.
So good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watch shows at night. Nancy and I, we have a very. I'll give you our schedule. We wake up maybe around like 6 a.m. most days. Whoever wakes up first checks on Ben. If Ben's still
usually
sleeping.
him lately.
Yeah. We wake up, we check on Ben. Usually he's sleeping, but by the time we're up and moving around, he starts waking up. We have a morning routine with Ben. That morning routine is getting him situated in his bed, making sure he's comfortable and set up. He gets some nasal sprays and some hand physical therapy and things like that. And then we set up his tablet and we do some spelling practice. So we do a bunch of conversational stuff. So, hey, Ben, how are you feeling today? How'd you sleep? And, what do we want to do today? He tells us what he wants to do. Okay, then we ask him a few other questions. What day is it? Things like that. And then Nancy and I'll have some coffee, hang out. Usually Ben gets like a sponge bath or something. Usually he'll get in the shower. He has specific days of the week that he does certain things.
We're on a very
strict schedule for Ben. Usually it's like just monitoring his symptoms, oxygen, things like that. Then we spend a good chunk of the day just kind of like hanging out. We do social media stuff with Ben. We read him comments. We do a bunch of things. And if I'm working on something, I'll work on a game during the day. Nancy will hang out with them. If Nancy's doing something, I hang out with them. So we kind of alternate who's doing what. So if I'm working on a game or something or a feature on his computer, I tell Nancy, okay, I'm gonna work on this for a few hours today, and then the next day if Nancy's doing something else, sometimes she does some stuff. She does our website, nonprofit stuff. She kind of manages that stuff. Usually when she's doing that, I do other stuff. She works up here. But
yeah, we have the computer up here. And I'll be doing caregiving stuff for Ben, and then try to work on stuff online at the same time. Yeah, and then he'll be downstairs editing videos or creating stuff for Ben on his software. And then we have just everyday life stuff, like, you know, we're doing laundry, we're going grocery shopping. He has a ton of doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
So throughout the month, depending on what's going on, he sees 3 to 5 doctors.
Yeah, depending.
Yeah.
At-home care, too, and things like that. Ben,
Yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned Ben's on palliative care, but, you know, he gets things like for just, you know, quality of life and just comfort stuff. But he, yeah, so he's around the clock, like he's 24/7. We have like, you know, our bathing routine. He has a chair routine where he can tolerate the chair. He used to be able to tolerate the chair a lot longer, but since he's kind of progressing, tolerating the chair is a little, it's a little less. He gets less in the chair now, but
you might see him a lot in the bed.
It's gonna be a lot in the bed
with the streams. Yeah.
So we try to get him in the chair. Like he's gonna get in the chair in a little bit. We are gonna go to the park today, and we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna try to get him in the chair, tolerating the chair for 4 or 5 hours, hopefully today. And then we have a whole routine of getting him back in bed, and you know, doing a CPT and doing his nighttime therapies, which are like some leg stretches and you know, other stuff. And yeah. Usually we will play like Monopoly or the Game of Life with him. We don't do it like all the time. Maybe every few weeks, you know, we'll do that depending on what Ben wants to do. A lot of times he just wants to like play his game, search the web, and do stuff. We always ask him if he wants to watch a movie with us or if he has a movie at night. So at night we're always like giving him an option to come in and hang out with us and watch movies. He hates watching movies with me and Nancy. Like there are very few times that he'll be like, yeah, I'll watch that movie. It has to be like a very specific movie he wants to watch. If it's not a good movie, he'll be like, no. We watch documentaries, we watch all this stuff, and we're like, yeah, he's laughing over here. He's like, yeah, look at him. You guys see him? He's just like, he's like listening. He's like laughing. Yeah, we're talking about you. You don't want to be on stream, so.
GSP says that he likes your shirt. He just realized what
oh, yeah.
it was.
This is a friend of mine from Twitch, fitness streamer from Twitch, Rocket Fit. So if you guys want to follow Rocket Fit, go check them out.
If you need an editor, let me know. I'm willing to do it without any charge.
Like like video editor?
Oh, thanks,
for
Kate.
Ben. Yeah, so Ben's stuff we batch it out and do it. I mean, if you want to join our Discord, if you're not in the Discord already, Kay, we could talk about that. I mean, honestly, if we put out like long form stuff or like a thing to chunk, like either a live stream and give you editor access as a live stream, and you want to cut it together for Ben, like just for Ben's channel, I mean, that might be cool, but you know, maybe we could talk about it. We could see your stuff and see what you do. I mean, I'm not against it. We do a lot of stuff ourselves.
We'll be honest. We do a lot of stuff ourselves because we're kind of control freaks.
We'll
just it might not even.
It's not kind of. We are. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing.
Yeah, you're using the wrong thing. So. But no, super appreciate it. We will ask you.
I want to shout out Rocket Fit.
Okay, we will ask you if we need help though. But especially with the video stuff, he's the control freak.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if my stuff is considered high quality, but I try to make my stuff very specific.
He's just
South Park, yeah. Dad, oh, Dad, yeah, that's right. So Dad comes over. So our dad comes over, Al Raspberry, and he'll come over a few times per week and reads to Ben. So, you know, in the morning, you know, if Ben's hanging out, sometimes he watches some TV, and then my dad will come over and just like spend an hour hanging out with him. So my dad came up with this really cool thing to get Ben like more. Can you?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
My dad came up with this cool thing where he comes over and he gets screenshots of South Park with the captions on, and then reads frame by frame, scene by scene, the different South Park episodes. He goes through the episodes with Ben, but it's a really good way for Ben to see the words, you know, to get a little bit of a spelling course, you know, and just have fun and see something funny and interesting, because my dad and Ben, they both bond over South Park. They both like South Park. And yeah, so that's what he does. And it's really cool. So my dad comes over. He lives right down the road, and you know, we hang out a few times per week at least. Yeah, it's a pretty good time. My brother Brian comes out, you know, every 6 months or so, hangs out with us. You guys are very special. Thank you for your love. Love seeing his beautiful smile. Ben has one of the best smiles on the planet. He's like, yeah. He's just like laughing. He's like, yeah. What are you doing right now? Do you want to be on stream again or no? No. All right. Well, then whatever, dude. Mind your business.
The whiteboard thing, instead of that, Ben can actually go into his keyboard and ask Google, okay, Google, what time is it? Okay, Google, what's the temperature like,
Yeah.
if he's interested. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, our Google thing is going off.
Yeah.
Notice in our house that we don't have any artwork or anything on the walls. We prefer it that way.
Yeah,
we're just very minimal here.
Yeah,
we don't have anything on our walls.
I have moved around a lot. Nancy's kind of taken I'm basically rubbing off on Nancy because I have moved around a lot and I don't like having a lot of things. And I like to be able to just get rid of everything whenever I need to and just move and be mobile. I think it was kind of instilled in me, like so my dad took us and we moved like across the country. We moved to Vegas, and then from Vegas, like I left, I lived with my mom for a while, and then we moved around a lot. So just not having a lot of stuff has benefited me. So I don't have to worry about packing stuff. I've moved around like, I think we counted like 14 times in my life, and I'm like 37 now. So it's quite a bit, like moving around. I moved around quite a bit. So just not having a lot of stuff has been very helpful.
Did you read, you guys are very special? Thank you for your love.
Give you a Discord. Oh, so Discord's on our website. So if you want to go to our website, it's narbehouse.com. It is like, it's one of the bottom links. If you go through the links, it's like, it's
on
a
the
Beacons
homepage.
page. So it's on the main
all the
page.
links. Yeah, there's a Discord link on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a video editor since 7 years. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Definitely, we will reach out if we need some help. Welcome back, Tappy.
Yeah. So today, Nancy's birthday, we are going to be going.
Thank you, Tappy.
So I got Nancy a bunch of Dunkin' Donuts this morning. Took my dad to drop off his car, and afterward I picked up a bunch of Dunkin' Donuts, Nancy's favorite. We are going to be doing some Korean barbecue tonight. We're going to go to the park. Maybe we'll go pick up some pastries, whatever she wants.
And I want to watch a couple movies tonight.
And she wants to watch some movies. So we're going to have a chill night, hanging out.
Yeah.
Chill day, chill night.
If you guys can, or yeah, if you guys, well, I don't know how to talk right now, all over the place, but today's my birthday, and it's also September, Leukodystrophy Awareness Month. If you guys have $1 to spare, please go to our fundraiser website, which is in our profile. It is for the United Leukodystrophy Foundation. $1 would go a long way towards our goal.
If we have like 90,000 followers across all of our platforms. If we got just a handful of them, what are you doing, Dingus?
Oh my gosh, the dog almost knocked over the camera.
If we could just get 10,000 of you guys to donate $1, we would hit our goal. So if you could do $1, we've actually had a handful of people donate $500. 2 people donated $500, which is insane.
It would make it would make my day if we just got a few more donations today.
Yeah.
So nice. Just a few of you guys just put in $1. That would just totally make my day. So,
make Nancy's day, guys.
Yeah, I would love that because the United Leukodystrophy Foundation does a lot for families like ours. They provide a community of other people that are struggling with leukodystrophy. They provide medical research so we could find more treatments and hopefully one day a cure for leukodystrophy.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
They do have, just so you guys know, they do have a treatment for leukodystrophy. It is called an ASO. I wish I could remember the acronym. But they do these injections, deep injections into the brain and the spinal cord. And it is effectively a way to stop the faulty myelin from populating the nerves and basically try to stave off the symptoms and the loss of function. So there's a handful of kids, I think 3 kids or 4 kids so far, have received the treatments. And it is a FDA exemption. So it's not FDA approved, but it does have an FDA exemption. And people are willing to try anything to try to see if they can, stop the progression of this condition, which is incredible. So we're hoping that these, treatments and the technology just improves and, we can figure out more stuff. Because this condition, it's devastating in a lot of ways. Obviously, we are just running with it, right? We're just kind of saying, all right, it is what it is, and we're going to make Ben's life the best we possibly can. We're hoping we can show what's possible for other families. But at the same time, we also, hope for a solution and for treatments and a cure eventually. So, if we can help raise awareness and build an audience who are willing to give to these types of organizations, that would mean a lot to us. That means like we're doing our part, and we really appreciate you guys, coming through and considering donating.
And Ryan, thank you so much. Everyone got all these happy birthdays today.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I forgot to tell you, happy birthday. Just kidding.
No, first thing he said to me this morning was happy birthday. So yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot for a second when I first woke up.
Happy birthday, and I gave her a morning breath kiss, and that's what she gets. It was beautiful. Don't. Hey, back up.
The dog might push up me and knock over the camera.
Anyway, I joined your Discord. Where should I reach out, or whom should I contact? You can just message me. I'm in there. You can message me. I think I'm Ari in there. Ari. Ari or Acro.
Yeah, just DM him on Discord.
Me, and I'll respond either later today or tomorrow, depending on when I'm around. And I'll tell you what we have going on. But I'd love to see your stuff, Kay. So if you have some stuff out there you want me to take a look at, that'd be cool. I mean, I appreciate the offer, and even if we don't do it right now, it could be in the future. So it's really cool. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. We've been on for a little over 2 hours. This is a pretty long stream for us. It was fun to hang out and talk to you guys. We are going to go get ready to go to the park and do a bunch of our stuff for Nancy's birthday. So with that, we're probably going to be ending here shortly. So I'm going to run downstairs. I'll leave you with Nancy for a little bit. And we're going to end this. So
okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Right. So I'm going to go end it downstairs. Nancy will be up here for a few minutes.
I appreciate you guys. Do you guys have any other questions before we go? I'll try to answer them real quick if there's any more questions. But if not, today's Monday. I don't think we have anything going on Thursday. So we should be back to streaming Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Bye, Brian. All right, guys, we'll see you Thursday. Thanks for hanging out.